Hello everybody, it's jBrereton here again with another episode of Dominion's Fall. Let's see what's going on. So I got a message from Niflheim saying, fine, we'll just disagree and stay out of current borders. I disagree with that. I'm going to take his land. Evocation's going up, so soon we'll have access to Storm. Eventually we'll have access to Earthquake as well, at the same level 5. And so on. Magma eruption is not something we can have access to very easily, but we do have stuff like flame eruption and firestones. That looks kind of weird. Weird and cool. Fire cloud, brilliant. I assume that'll be quite enjoyable. There's there's a handful of new stuff here that I don't really know what it does, so that'll be fun when we get to see it. Elemental barrage as well. We'll get to see. That's sick. Cool. Basically a remote attack that does fire elementals at an enemy province. Cool. It's going to be fun to throw at Niflheim's capital. Again, that's obviously new. Shimmering Fields is fun, always has been. We may be able to cast Murdering Winter at, for example, Tianchi. And other than that, there's not really much, other than, of course, Rain of Stones, which is tremendously valuable, but we'll have to empower someone in air to cast that. Level 8, we probably won't go up to. Blade Storm is a new spell that is basically Blade Wind that does roughly a jillion blades, which is cool, but we would need to have base level 5 to cast it. We could get there through a communion, but it wouldn't necessarily be terribly easy. And that stage of the game, considering our research has probably been a little below average to quite a lot below average. 14 armor piercing damage that can be blocked by mundane weapons, unless it can't. Maybe it can't. Maybe it's not going to be treated the same way as a Blade Wind attack. As you can see over here, it's 14. So yeah, maybe it's more useful than I thought. But the other stuff, like right at the top, this is a new spell for us, which is very expensive and appears to. That's just a weird spell. Basically, you throw a big spear and it ruins everything. Okay, fair enough. But at that level of damage, certainly in EA, it's not really strong enough to guarantee kills on very much. But anyway, we are going up to evocation, I think, at least 5. 7 is tempting to try and get someone to cast Rain of Stones, but it's maybe a little unrealistic, so after that we'll probably go into Alteration, maybe. Level 5, there's some really good stuff for us. Iron Warriors and so on is very valuable against Genchi, especially because their troops don't hit particularly hard. They just hit a lot, so that might well be worth it. And yeah, we'll see when we see. So let's go for that. 245. Let's go 246. Okay. Yeah, more shenanigans over here. So taking that, oh cool, we took the throne. Let's see, do we lose anything taking these Niflheim provinces? No, cool. There's been some battles over here, so I don't know what's going on with TC and Soro. They may have clashed and like mutually wiped out each other's armies, which is pretty funny if they did. But yeah, I can't really see. Let's see what happened in this battle, which we attacked with a whole bunch of divine stuff and Dante's spearmen, maybe Dante's stingers rather. Maybe not with the Dante's, but anyway. So we've got our defender, got our Howl cast, and hopefully these guys at the back should very quickly start killed by wolves. There's a couple there. Couple there. Couple there. See, this is the stuff that's dangerous, is this guy casting a whole bunch of fire elementals. Other than that, I don't think we're going to lose too much. So the arrow thing is doing a very good job protecting us from our own flaming arrows. Nice darts, okay. This guy's got a fairly wide spell base. For independence you have to... I don't believe at least that they will their own stuff, more or less of their own volition. I think you have to add it to some spell list in a fairly esoteric way, so them casting new stuff is quite a special feature of this mod. Right, this guy's probably got diseased, yeah, because he got hit by a death weapon. Good job, yeah, nice. That's an awful way for those guys to go. So we're nearly about HP round. Without any need for this garbage, this is a shame. Right, okay, my full hardy troops, how many did they lose? I think we lost a different amount to what the report said we lost, which is always a good treat. Right. Throne of Knowledge. Okay, so Law Masters are incredibly good mages. They have a shot, 3 shots, 100% chance of any random path, apart from Holy Magic. So any combination possible they can get, which is pretty good in a kind of occasionally frustrating way. I think they're 300 gold each as well. They won't be listed until we actually claim the throne. And let's see, is there anywhere we can trim our recruitment back so we can get a lab? Because that would be very, very, very helpful. No recruitment over there. Mother Oak by TNN. They really need to be killed. I'm leaning towards my original theory now that Suramacia and TNN and TC wiped each other out, which is pretty funny. I really need a lab though in this prof. I guess we'll just have to go back. I don't want to be taking all this time just for the sake of. We'll just search it for now, but yeah, don't want to be wasting time going back and forth and back and forth. If we somehow come out of this ahead relative to where we were at the start of the war, I will be stunned and bemused. But I doubt we'll do that, but I think we may have actually somehow survived on the right hand side of our of this conflict, basically. Sorry, I just got a text, which is rather unprofessional. But I can't see a big Suramacian army anywhere. But I suppose that doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't exist. It's just when Sun goes to TC, I'm just wondering where the hell they are, because they're not there. They're not there. I don't think they're there. makes sense for them to be there because it's an incredibly rich province for EA. But I don't know. Again, I don't know that's true. We just got a bunch of Marcata, yeah, through an event. Great. You know what? I'll give these to this priestess. She can go over there and then take out the barbarians, or possibly not, but who cares really. It'll certainly take out a lot of Marcata, which are just largely a liability at this point. So, right, apparently these guys don't have gems, so give them a couple of gems each. Spread the love. Right, there we go. What are we going to do though? So, trim recruitment here, I guess. Get 257. And then the game's going to turn as soon as I send my turn in, so... I guess we'll leave it at that and hope to get enough income next turn that we can build a lab over here. This is pretty good though. This throne. If I'd have claimed it earlier, we probably would have lost it very quickly. So I think it is in some respects advantageous to have taken it now rather than then. Mamor the White Wizard is actually insanely good, so I'm going to hire him. And thinking about it, I could alchemize some gems, I guess. This guy, you, my guy for this one. There we go. Probably get about 100 gems that way. It's not a lot, but it could be the thing that makes enough of a difference. Right, and at some point we need to take all our land back and get our gem income back and all the rest, but for now, surviving is, I would describe that as sufficient. We'll try and take this. I doubt he will have forted this, just given that this province definitely is forted. Or we could combine in this province to try and give it more of a solid guarantee that everything's okay. I don't know. Let's go for it. Let's just attack rear. Combine the two. You can search. Combine, and we'll see what happens. Because that's a pretty good province to take, so well worth having. Then again, it's also a thoroughfare for his troops, so maybe not. Maybe we'll just go there and there, see what happens. End of the day, his province count is collapsing, so hopefully he'll be wise and move back through here and then go and save himself from Katis, rather than dying like an idiot, but you just never know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Been jBrereton.